This is what's the time? It's like quarter past nine. Quarter past nine p.m. So I'm going to take this opportunity to thank everybody that has been watching my content, who has been following my channel. Um, there has been there has been a lot of issues with 2002 and no 2022 and the year 2023, and those 2 years have been the worst years of my life. I will say so confidently, and I wouldn't want to relieve even a single day of those 2 years combined. You take any day there in those 2 years, and I'll say no. I don't want to relive those days. That tells you how bad those years would have been for me. And I guess some of these resentment could be actually shared by a lot of people who have gone through the same struggle, mental health issues, financial issues, um, yeah, mental health issues and financial issues. Those are the main two kind of those are the main two struggles that people have endured during the last 2 years. I know there was coronavirus, but coronavirus was somehow under control in a sense that the prices the prices of the goods were not so much over inflated, or the price of electricity energy was under control. I don't know why they didn't do that this time around when the war in Ukraine started a little bit more than a little bit less than 15 months ago. And is it 15 months? Well, more. It's going to be 2 years in 2 months' time, literally, that the war in Ukraine has started. So times have been very, very difficult, and I wouldn't really expect the this difficulty to resurface anytime soon. I believe that we are actually heading out of these troubles, and that we will have better news in the future. We're gonna have more um, more how can I say this? More growth in the economy. We're gonna have um, more business if you're into business. If you have a business, we're going to have more peace. I hope so, but somehow we enter 2024 with conflict all around the world, especially the conflict in Palestine, where the Israelis are pummeling, they are actually bombarding the hell out of the Palestinian, destroying every single thing there on the way. I never and I will never understand the logic of destroying then paying to rebuild. I don't understand that logic. So is it like somebody is there to make money, and that person will want something to be destroyed so he can rebuild and get paid for rebuilding? I don't get that at all. We could actually save a lot of these damages by simply sitting down and trying to resolve these issues amicably, trying to resolve them through dialogues, through negotiation, through kind of consensus where one will lose something, another will lose something, but in the end, you end up getting like an agreement, and save the blood of innocent people. Like what we see there in Gaza is really, really bad. It's unprecedented. The whole world is aware of what's happening there, but somehow America, this one country in the world, and Britain, they are using their power of veto to actually block any attempt to condemn the actions of the Israeli government, and this makes people realize that there's one rule for a set of people, and there's another rule for another set of people, meaning that the Israelis can literally do whatever they want. They can bomb a country, they can bomb a people, they can bomb, children and women, and they will never be held accountable. They can count on America to kind of sabotage any effort to hold them accountable for crimes against humanity, from human right abuse, for from these barbaric killings that are happening there, where they actually bomb the whole house, destroy a house with people inside. And this is why we have such a high level of casualties. But the argument of the Israelis is that, well, listen, and in any war there are, you give me a name of a war where there's no civilian casualties. That's a question they will ask, and then you will say, well, there is not such a thing as a war where there's no casualties. Our moral quintus, our morals kind of um, our moral stand will push us to aim for the best. And the best in this occasion is not killing civilian. That's the best. But you can't compare it with how many have been killed in a different conflict that happened in the past, and say, well, look, ours is not that bad, or whatever. Look at Afghanistan. What happened there? How many people got killed there? It doesn't work like that, especially for people who want to be seen as a democracy. They want to be seen as people who abide by international rules or international law. And there is a massacre happening in Gaza, and not many people are willing to mention that anywhere. We are only 7,300 or 7,000 and you know 400, going towards the 400. Hopefully we get a 400. I don't know, but you guys can help. If you continue to like and share the videos, we will do better things in the future. So I rely on you guys to actually share my uh, profile, share my channel, and encourage your friend to watch and comment. Why not also share? So for one person sharing, another person sharing, that's how we grow the community, and that's how we can improve in content making. So I thank you very much, every single one of you who has bumped into my video and has either uh, listened and not left a kind of comment, or listen and not push the like button. Um, I can only tell you that I'm very honored by the attention that you're giving to my channel and the content that I make. And I wish next time when you do come back there and watch an interesting video, you will press the thumb up. You will actually like, subscribe, and comment. Yes, comment. You can find the video interesting, but then in every video, I try to give the opportunity to uh, others to actually uh, give us their point of view. So usually for those who are watching from home, from their phone, from wherever else, I rely on them, those people, to make the comment session an interesting watch, an interesting uh, kind of uh, an interesting part of this whole project. So I thank you so much for everything you've done in this channel for the past, say, about the past 2 years. And we hope that 2024 that comes and we can make as many wishes as we want, but that 2024 um, is going to be the year of rebuilding, rebuilding the community and rebuilding the kind of broken society that we have become due to all the problems that are lingering in our on our head, and we can barely have some sleep at night. So thank you so much, and thank you for sharing, liking, commenting. I'll see you next year. Have a blessed day.